Everyone, today we will do Kailash Chandra dictation transcription number 218. You can get the PDF from description box. So ready? Start. Mr. Chairman, the subject matter of this bill is very interesting in the sense that it deals with certain institution and institutional arrangement that have got a long history. In this country, there are many institutions, organizations, and religious endowments that were created as a result of the prevalence of the caste system and the organization of our community on a religious basis. These organizations and institutions were called upon to perform certain functions which we today associate with the welfare state. There was a time, sir, in the history of our nation when it was these religious organizations and institutions that undertook to discharge certain functions like imparting education to those who were not in a position either to pay for that education or were not in a position to go to the educational institution for certain family reason. In order that the bright young men and women could be helped in prosecuting their studies, it was found necessary that the religious organization should step in by giving scholarship to the people belonging to a particular community or to a particular caste and by helping the families of those persons who were thus engaged in educational pursuit during the period that they were so engaged. Similarly, when the poor families were not in a position to make to end meet, the same religious endowments and other institutions and organizations stepped in to help these families. In this way, a large number of activities were undertaken by these charitable organizations and institutions at a time when the state was not prepared to undertake these responsibilities on its own shoulder. The question that now arises is whether we have reached a stage wherein it is possible for the state to step in and to undertake these very activities so that these religious organizations and institutions might not have to perform those functions. Connected therewith is also the question of whether the government should give its patronage to these organizations and institutions or whether the government should allow these organizations and institutions to function on their own. The bill only deals with the second part of the question, but the determination of the issue depends to a very great extent on what we consider to be our answer to the first part. Also, it is now well known that we have adopted the principle of the welfare state and that we now look up to the state to go to the help of needy citizen in some of his needs that are so very urgent and important and the fulfillment of which is considered to be so necessary from the point of view not only of the welfare of the individual but of the stability of the community also, and it is on this principle that we expect the state to undertake and discharge these functions. Therefore, it is desirable that the religious institution and organization are discouraged as far as possible from undertaking these obligations because of the fact that the need of citizen has nothing to do with the caste or the religion to which he belongs. His needs arise out of the fact that he is a human being, that he is circumscribed by a certain situation and handicapped up to a point whereby it is not possible for him to satisfy his needs in the normal way, and therefore he looks up to the state to come to his help. Because of the fact that his needs arise from his being an individual and citizen of the country, it is desirable that his needs are satisfied in a manner whereby he is considered as a human being and a citizen of his country and not as a person belonging to any particular caste or religion or religious organization. That is the reason why it is desirable that these religious organizations and institutions should be discouraged from discharging these functions, because as long as these institutions and organizations carry on these functions, the consciousness of belonging to a particular caste or to a particular community remains very much alive. If I belong to a particular caste or to a particular community, and if I have been helped by an organization belonging to that caste, it is but natural that if I am later on placed in such favorable circumstance, my gratitude demand that I in my turn help the people belonging to my own community and to my own caste. In this way, the consciousness of caste and community persists, which we have now begun to realize has done untold harm to our country. We want to see that this compartmentalization of the society into caste and belonging should go. The consciousness of belonging to a particular caste or to a particular community should be replaced by the consciousness of the belonging to the nation as a whole, so that the emotional integration of the nation could be speeded up. Because of this consciousness, it is also desirable that religious organization and institution should be discouraged from undertaking these functions. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel Steno Star.